A friend of mine turned me on to a product called Safari some time ago. Safari is a paid service where you can read mostly technology books. There are some business books, but the vast majority of it is strictly techno. It's development books, design books, administrator books, and kind of the picture back here in the background sort of shows it all. I have already added a few books to my bookshelf, but I want to show you how easy it is to add books to the bookshelf. You can do a search by the criteria of the entire site, book titles, section, code fragments. That's kind of cool, isn't it? The author, ISBN if you happen to know that, or the publisher. So if you only wanted to search books by, say, O'Reilly or Sam's or Visual, you could do that search by the publisher. I'm going to search the entire site, and I'm going to search for a combination of PHP 5, and we'll get all the books related to PHP 5. Just to show you something else really nice about this site, let's look at this particular book. I actually own this one in paperback. I understand it's a very good book. Haven't finished it yet. But you'll notice we have ratings. And the cool thing is you can actually go through and read various ratings on that given book to make your decision about whether or not you want to add it to your bookshelf. Well, what about when you want to add it to your bookshelf? Click on Add to My Bookshelf. Pretty simple. You can also go to the Start Reading Online, which does give you a preview of the book. There are tools in here, adding bookmarks, viewing notes, adding notes, and you can email a given page to someone. Now we're in My Bookshelf area. When you add a book to your bookshelf, it's really simple to read. It works much like the printed version. Got all the same tools that you have in a printed book, which is to say, not much. It's paginated. You just scroll through the book page by page just like you were using the printed version. Disadvantages? Well, obviously it's paginated, and some of us don't like to read things online quite this restrictively. But it's kind of useful if you're dealing with someone else who has the printed version. You can go look at the page exactly the way it looks to them. If you owned the printed version of a book and say loaned it to someone or lost it, it's very nice to go back and see things just the way that they looked in the printed version. I kind of like it personally, but I can see where some people find this a little restrictive. And of course you have additional reading details that you can use to link to other information. You can also link to other books. There are other tools involved in this particular service, but basically that's kind of it in a nutshell. Kind of cool. 10 books you can put on your bookshelf, $20 a month. Safari is a service offered by both Sam's and O'Reilly. You can sign up through those respective websites. Safari.samspublishing.com is the one that I'm using.